Oh, another beautiful day at Walt Disney World.
We just popped over to the Polynesian for a little gluten-free chicken tender lunch. Delicious.
And we were just about to head over to the Magic Kingdom to try to do some of the rides when I realized the ones in the park have kind of long waits right now. At first I was thinking, aw man, but then it hit me. There's all kinds of rides we could do out here at Disney World. Rides that don't even have any wait times. As a matter of fact, rides you don't even have to pay for. Like the water launch to the Magic Kingdom. I'm down for a boat ride. How about you?
Yeah.
Look at this thing. It's like riding on a little jungle cruise boat. Only instead of cruising through the jungle, you're cruising across the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Dude, this is awesome. We've never had the whole boat to ourselves before.
The skipper even took a romantic fun pic for us.
Oh, that's a keeper. We're gonna send that one to Grandma.
Oh yeah, look at that. There may not be elephants and hippos, but this is one heck of a nice boat ride.
And it feels so private.
If you look over there, that island is made of sandstone. Some people take it for granted. And here we're just making our way down the Nile River. And if you don't believe me, you're in denial. Think I would make a good jungle cruise skipper?
Yeah.
I got the chops. Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from that tropic port aboard this tiny ship. We're about to dock at the Magic Kingdom. Ooh, looks like they're doing a little construction over there. That's interesting. All right, into the harbor and on to dry land.
Oh, yeah, I've been too long at sea. I don't know if I can adapt to landlubber life.
Oh, look at that. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Deceptively beautiful while the lines are so long. But you know what? I had so much fun on the little boat. You know what would be even more fun? Taking a ride on an even bigger boat. If the water launch is like the Jungle Cruise, then the ferry boat. It's like riding on the Mark Twain or something. Or riding Peter Pan. Those are different kind of ferries, though. I do believe in fairies, I do! See, here comes one of them now. I told you ferries were real, Allie.
I should never have doubted you.
Oh, yeah, look at this thing. I love these guys. The Magic Kingdom ferry boat. Look at that. You got some seats down here. Some equipment to go full The Shining. A picture of Richard F. Irvine, for whom the boat was named. It's okay down here, but I always prefer riding around on the upper deck.
Just don't slide down the stairs on your run.
Oh, yeah. Not only is it quite a bit breezier up here, but you also get a heck of a view of the Magic Kingdom as your boat starts pulling away across the lagoon. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a stowaway. Look at that bird up there. He's got the best seat in the house. See what I'm saying? Look at that view. I wish I could remember the theme song to the Love Boat right now, but it's gone right out of my brain. Listen to this. They even play Disney music on the speakers here. All we're missing is a few animatronics. This is weird since it's the middle of the day and everyone's in the parks. It means the ferry boat is relatively empty.
Avast! We be coming into port.
Headed into the TTC. Ahoy there! Someone waved at me. All right. Cruising right into our slot at the Transportation and Ticket Center. And then you know what? As much as I love doing boats, we might want to switch it up a little bit. And as it happens, the TTC is the perfect place to do that. Because here we can go from riding on boats to riding on trains. And not just any train, but monorails. Oh my gosh, there's nothing I love better than a country dance, unless it's a monorail. And this is the express monorail that goes right back to the Magic Kingdom. At Disneyland in California, the monorail literally is a ride. You gotta go in the park to ride it. But here, since it's a viable method of transportation, and a free one at that, some people don't see it that way. The monorail has always been one of my very favorite things about Disney World.
It's a heck of a conveyance.
Ooh, all right, here we go. We are headed into the Contemporary Resort. Always keep an eye out for the little weird flat Mickey on the way in. Now the resort monorail actually stops here in this hotel. But since we're on the express monorail, we just breeze right through. Having fun, Allie? Oh, and look at that. You just can't beat those views of the Magic Kingdom. Look at that. Look at Space Mountain right there with Tron rising up behind. Dude, that is going to be awesome. And lo, behold the fantastic monorail view of the Magic Kingdom. Looks better from up here. Here's our stop. Look, sweetie, the Magic Kingdom. Awesome. But you know what? I am having so much fun out here. I think we're gonna skip the Magic Kingdom again. I just don't think I got enough monorail, but lucky for us, there's another monorail line right here. The resort monorail. Down for another monorail trip? Then let's
make our way.
It's such a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day for a monorail.
A beautiful day for a railer. Would you be mine?
Could you be mine?
It's a mailery day for a non-rail.
A nonery day for a mailer.
Mon you be nine. La-dee-dee-da.
I feel like I need to untie my shoes. All right, here it comes. We got another monorail. This time it's blue.
Sweet. It's funny because when you're trying to take the monorail at the end of the night to leave and you just want to lay down in your hotel, you're like, oh, I gotta get on the monorail.
But in the daytime like this, when not too many people are lined up for it,
It is an absolute pleasure. Oh, the air conditioning's working in this one.
We are traveling to Disney's Contemporary Resort. During our travels, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no smoking, please.
Alright, almost back to the Contemporary. Only this time, unlike the Express that just passed us, we're actually going to stop right inside to pick up passengers.
We almost had the whole monorail to ourselves. I was so stoked. I was going to run and jump and dance and sing. I got the whole monorail. But it's not true.
Alright, here we go into the Contemporary to pick people up. This monorail also stops at the Grand Floridian, Polynesian,
And just ahead, the Transportation and Ticket Center. Wait a minute, I don't need to get off in the Contemporary.
I want to stay on the monorail.
You know, it's weird. I haven't heard them say, por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas.
It's okay though. I'll stay clear of the doors on my own. Alright, look at this.
Car and bus parking.
The big moment.
To the right
We're gonna
is Disney
pop out
created Seven Seas Lagoon. To the left is Bay Lake.
now. Oh, look at that beautiful sunlight, Allie.
Well, beautiful, cloudy sunlight.
Now we could take this resort monorail all the way around to the other resorts and make a loop of
But
it.
you know what? I'm feeling like we need a longer monorail journey.
So we're gonna pull right in here to the TTC again and get one.
Because there's not just one, not just two,
But 3 monorails that leave TTC.
the other one being, of course,
The monorail to Epcot.
yeah, this one actually goes for a couple of miles.
It's too bad they didn't connect all the parks by monorail.
I guess that'd be too expensive, but they did add boats and buses and buckets and all kinds of... Hey, that gives me an idea.
What if we convert these random shenanigans we've been having into a plan for the rest of the day?
What if we spend the rest of the day trying to get on free Disney World transportation?
Outside of the theme park. How's that sound to you?
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas. Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World monorail to Epcot. For the comfort of others, no smoking, please. Thank you. As we turn south, you can catch a glimpse of the spires of Space Mountain in the Magic Kingdom. Nearby is Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Why do a lot of people complain about the monorails these days, saying they're outdated and old, but I love them. It's just such a classic. Like, I can't imagine Disney World without them. Oh, wow. Look at the Magic Kingdom parking lot over there. Very popular choice today. Almost all the way to the back corners.
We chose the monorail.
Ooh, a little bit bumpy in here, but you can't beat that view of World Drive, the main drag.
Normally, because I'm trying to film specific things at specific times,
I take my car everywhere I go in Disney World to all the various parking lots.
I usually don't get much time to experiment with different modes of transportation.
So this adventure today is kind of nice, shaking things up a little bit.
Dude, so much construction at Epcot, as we saw the other day.
It'll be interesting to get a bird's eye view of what's going on. Ooh, dude, look at that over there. All that construction for Guardians of the Galaxy. Not to mention that whole Central Plaza. Poor Ellen. She lost her house. Now Chris Pratt is gonna live there with a mangy raccoon. Yeah, look at that, dude. New play pavilion, old mission space in the new restaurant.
Ooh, and then this is what I'm curious about.
Look at the whole Central Plaza for Epcot. Dude, that is insane. No more Fountain of Nations. No more Club Cool. Wow. That is nuts. Even the seagulls look surprised.
I mean, it's almost unrecognizable.
Pretty freaking awesome to see it from the air, though. It really puts it in perspective with all the changes, the scale.
All right, we're almost to the station.
Almost there.
Got your glasses and personal items?
All right, then we are landing. All right, then we're here. We've made it to Epcot. Now, I was thinking what would be kind of cool
Is if we tried to stick to transportation that actually takes you somewhere on property, so not counting like the cruise line buses or Magic Express.
and is free, doesn't cost any admission or rental rental fees like the speedboats or something.
And see just how many rides we can do.
And I was thinking from the monorail here at Epcot,
We can hop on one of those boats that goes to Hollywood Studios in the back, but then I realized
there's no way to get around to the back of Epcot from here.
except to go through, so we're kind of cheating just a smidge.
Technically, we could take a bus around to the boardwalk or something like that and still get on the same boats.
But I don't think I'm ready for a bus yet, so we're just gonna take the shortcut. Please forgive me.
Otherwise, I think this should be the only theme park admission moment of the day. Got your magic band? Oh, I see you do.
I guess this is sort of the annual pass holder option to go through Epcot to the back entrance.
If you happen to be trying this on a day when you don't have a theme park ticket forever, you would just take one of the buses at Epcot
Around to Beach Club or the Boardwalk Resort.
and you could do pretty much the same thing. All right.
Since we already looked all over Epcot and the construction and changes in the last episode.
I'll spare you the details of getting across the park and just meet you back at the back entrance. Wait a minute. Just kidding.
Because a friendly fan of the show named Josh just informed me
But if we head around the World Showcase,
by boat no less, although this one doesn't count because it's in a park.
the Regal Eagle Smokehouse has opened up today.
This is the very first unannounced day of its operation as we film it, maybe not as you see it.
I was here just yesterday, peeking through the bushes at the equipment, watching the cast members training, doing drinks, and now it's open to the public. Hope that baby's not getting a beer. Wow, look at the selection on this place. Hey, I think I'll have a Texas Mule.
Now obviously I'm not much of a drinker.
I'm more interested in what they're gonna serve for food. Ooh, I don't think they have the permanent sign yet with Sam the Eagle from the Muppets.
But I heard it's coming.
Oh, whoa, dude, would you look at this?
Holy transformation, Batman.
Look at this, the old fountain is gone from the middle, and gone are the old giant glass windows behind what's now the bar. But somehow they transformed that same old American dining room into what feels like a pretty darn nice restaurant. Look at that. There he is, Sam the Eagle.
We're all weirdos.
Ah, here just inside on the wall you can see the new logo complete with Sam himself up there. Personally, I think that was a sick idea. Somebody's getting a Christmas bonus. Look at that, they got the paper towels right there on the table. Sneaky Muppet references on the walls. Look, there's Gonzo the Great. Oh, and Rolf the dog. Dude, this is sweet.
The Muppet touches are light.
But just enough to make this place a little more fun than it used to be. All right, now as many of you know, this was my go-to place to get my gluten-free chicken tenders and fries in Epcot.
So this is the big moment where we find out if they're gonna have them.
Whoa, look up at the menu. Look at all the drinks they've got in here. Cherry Coke, freaking root beer.
I don't hate that.
And then food-wise, they got a ton of very delicious-looking barbecue brisket sandwich, half chicken, dry rub pork ribs.
Hey man, look at this.
They even got a North Carolina pork butt platter. Nothing like a good old-fashioned pork butt. Just ask Miss Piggy. Oh, I see. You can actually fill up the beverages yourself. Allie is asking for the allergy menu for me right now.
I haven't spotted any hidden Mickeys in here yet, but I have spotted
Some more hidden Muppets on the wall, dude. I love Gonzo so much. All right, so apparently they don't have allergy menus available here yet.
The chefs consulted their big allergy book, and it looks like
Almost all the barbecue meats and most of the sides are going to be gluten-free with substitutions, you know, gluten-free bread instead of what they got here.
which means eventually we should be doing some good eating in this place.
Especially Allie, because she is obsessed with barbecue and pork. Whoa, dude. Look at this. Look at all of the various sauces over here. We got sweet mustard, classic smokehouse sizzling, pink vinegar lead base sauce, blue ribbon brisket, and Sam the Eagle, Regal Eagle ketchup. We got condiments for days. All right, well, I'm still pretty full from lunch at the Polynesian, and now that I've had a drink,
We probably better continue with our mission.
but getting a chance to pop in here on the very first day was pretty darn sweet. Well, it's a good thing I took this little shortcut here.
Now we can say we were there on opening day.
I remember back in the 20s when we went to the place with the ribs. All right, we made it to the back of the park. The back exit of Epcot, AKA the International Gateway. And right past Mickey, right outside the exit of the park.
You can either hop on board the Disney Skyliner
No, thank you, not yet.
or slightly less high up.
You can line up under this awning over here to take one of the friendship boats.
These boats go everywhere. They go to the boardwalk, the yacht and beach club.
The Swan and Dolphin hotels, and most importantly, they fly past all of those resorts all the way down to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
What a great moment in our friendship on the friendship boat. I'd like to make friends with everybody else on the boat, but it's too loud for them to hear me.
All right, this is our stop.
Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Ooh, looks like there's no more boarding groups left for Rise of the Resistance, though.
So, no real reason to go in, which means no excuse to procrastinate.
It's time for our next form of free transportation.
The newest one, and arguably the coolest one, too.
Yes, even for people who get nervous about heights. The Disney Skyliner. Now, we could have rode this thing out of Epcot, but then we would have missed the friendship boats.
So now we're gonna ride this thing all the way over to Caribbean Beach.
And connect with the new Riviera resort.
This has been kind of fun, actually, finding different modes of transportation to take.
Other than our cheatery stroll through Epcot, it's all been free as well.
Luckily, I already did the Skyliner and did the whole route, so this only has to be a little short jaunt.
I still get just a wee bit nervous. All right, here we go. Off to Neverland. Think of a wonderful thought, any merry little thought. Think of all the joy you'll find when you leave the world behind.
Oh, finally. Terra firma again.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking about that song. Think of all the joy you'll find.
When you leave the world behind, that makes it sound like dying.
They're honestly really not that bad, even if you're scared of heights.
All the same, when there's a little bit of a line like this, they tend to push you in with a lot of other people.
So for this one, I'm just gonna cringe in the corner and let you see the time lapse.
You can fly, you can fly, you can
Oh, okay. That's about all the Skyliner I need.
Oh man, it actually stopped up there for a minute.
That's the thing. While it's moving, I'm good.
It's just when it stops up there. Oh boy.
You're a big baby.
I know. I really am.
Dude, this is awesome. Look how far we've come, all with free transportation. Uh-oh. Looks like they've stalled again.
Went from the Polynesian to the Magic Kingdom to TTC to Epcot
To the boardwalk and Hollywood Studios and the Skyliner, and now Disney's newest resort.
the Riviera. This wasn't open last time I was here, and that was just a couple of months ago.
Whoa, look, this is awesome. Hey, I was just singing that.
I haven't been to the real Riviera yet.
But if they have mosaics like these, I'll love it.
Now from here, we're gonna continue our free transportation theme.
We just have to head into the lobby to make a switch from Skyliner
to good old-fashioned bus. Hey, look at this.
double R for double adventure?
They're trying to one-up me.
Whoa, even coming through the back door.
It's pretty obvious.
That this place is swanky.
See, now I really want to stay here to see how nice the rooms are, but just judging by the lobby.
I mean, this almost looks like the Four Seasons or something. That's the only other hotel down here I've stayed in.
that looks this nice and clean.
All right, we're gonna go out front in a sec to catch a bus. But first, there's a huge hidden Mickey here that nobody knows about right now.
The biggest hidden Mickey in Disney World.
It's Brett Iwan, voice of Mickey Mouse.
Justin, seriously, everywhere I go, you're like popping up behind a couch or a floral arrangement or something.
It's because I love you. Bye, Brett.
Get some sleep, you old man. Is that the line?
No, but it's close.
Go get some rest, you dirty dog.
We'll teach you.
Hi, we've greeted our friend. I peeked at the Skyliner merch, some of which is actually pretty darn cool.
I think we're ready.
All right, now where do we get on the bus?
Probably not the same spot as you get in the limos.
Too bad we can't ride in that, but I don't think it's free. Ah, here it is.
Way down to the side.
I really don't know anything about the real Riviera, so the hotel wasn't super exciting to me in theory. Now that I've seen the inside of that place, I kind of want to test it out. Just take it for a little test drive, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, it's nice that they have little digital signs and schedules to keep you abreast of what's happening. All right, so what we're gonna want is the number 4 bus, which just left. Well, just like they said in Forrest Gump, there'll be another one.
Do you like chocolate? My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which bus you're gonna. Oh, here comes the bus.
This is a nice bus stop. I think I'll sit down and have a treat. Ooh, where'd all these people come from?
The people on the bus, get on the bus.
On the bus.
On the bus.
Normally not a huge fan of buses.
But since the buses go from everywhere to everywhere.
And they're free for most people. It's their go-to Disney World transportation option. It's not so bad. At least there's lots of bus songs to sing.
We're headed to Disney Springs.
Wherever you fear, there's even more. Free Disney transportation. See, the other thing about buses is that they get cramped.
I mean, I guess so can the Monorail and Skyliner as well.
Although to Today was pretty sick because they were pretty much empty. See, look at all those buses out there. They've got all different colors and kinds running around all over the place. And there's one for basically every resort, every hotel, every theme park, pretty much anywhere you want to go on Walt Disney World property, they've got a bus for that. My buses make me sleepy. I'm kind of hungry. Good timing that we're going to Disney Springs then. Don't turn on the lights. Oh, that'll wake you up in the morning, boy. Oh, okay. The bus, definitely my least favorite one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buses. Buses can be fun. I just like the ones where you sit facing forward. You know, like a school bus. When I was a kid, though, I loved getting on any bus. Maybe I just rode the Octa in Orange County a little too much before I got my driver's license. Used to skip school and head on down to the beach when I was a youngster. Then my mama would find out and we'd get a whooping. And back in my days, whoopings were whooping. Many a wooden spoon was broken over this backside. All right, we're gonna grab some grub really quick. You know from where. Come on, there's gluten-free fish and chips here. I can't get those at home. Great Scott, I can't finish. I've already gained 15 stone. Oh, well, except for the bus. This has actually been pretty fun today. And now we're in the home stretch. Because we just have one more boat to take. No, not the Amphicar. You gotta pay for those. Our last boat, like everything else today, is a free one. We are taking a little ride with the old Sassagoula Steamboat Company. You remember the Sassagoula River? We took these ferry boats to and from Disney Springs when we stayed at the epic tree houses. Just one more sweet addition to our list of free Disney transportation that gets you from point A to point B within Disney World, but outside of the parks.
Well, way down yonder on the Sassagoula, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. Well, I learned how to swim and I learned how to fall. A lot about women and a little about dolls. Hey man, on the Sassagoula, you learn what you learn.
This boat goes to Old Key West, it goes to Saratoga Springs, the tree houses, Port Orleans. Well, not specifically this particular boat, but this type of boat. See, we're trying to get all the types today, all the types.
There's 50,000 buses, you can never do them all.
But let's face it, you take one bus ride, you've taken them all.
Way down upon the Sassagoula, far from my car.
We've taken lots of free transportation, better than taking the bus on. Alright, well everybody pretty much got off the boat here at Saratoga Springs, so now we've got the whole boat to ourselves. And that, my friends, is a heck of a way to end the evening.
Oh, never mind. Spoke a little too soon.
That's fine, I don't care. That's cool.
Alright, so far we've done 3 monorails,
The ferry boat and the water launch across the Seven Seas Lagoon,
an Epcot friendship boat,
2 Skyliners,
a bus, a Sassagoula riverboat,
and a partridge in a pear tree. Except for that last one, that makes 10. 10 free rides on various forms of Disney transportation that actually take you somewhere, aren't located in the park, and are all within the boundaries of Walt Disney World. See, I thought about including the parking lot trams, and then I realized those are just going back and forth to the parking lot. They stay within one realm, you know what I mean? Now that's all the various free public transportation forms I could think of. Oh, what the heck? You mean I can't bring my wagon? But I bring my wagon everywhere.
it's a vintage radio flyer.
Rides at Disney World all-day transportation challenge thing before. Which really needs a better name. Help me out. For a plan we've never heard of before, but just randomly came up with today.
I had a pretty good time.
And other than our food and drinks, it didn't cost anything. Plus, if we had taken the bus around Epcot, we wouldn't have even needed a park ticket. Oh, and by the way, that no money and no ticket thing extends to the parking. Because we parked at the Garage of Life, the parking didn't cost a dime. See, we parked at Disney Springs in the morning, so the parking was free too. Actually, since we took a bus from here to the Polynesian, I think that might count as another vehicle. Now, I am fairly confident there's gotta be another type of boat or another type of thing, maybe some kind of contraption with tank treads for wheels that we missed. I mean, this was all done on the random with very little planning, just to see how many we could do and how fun it would be. I think I got them all the ones I know of but I'm pretty sure there must be others. Let me know if you think there's any I missed, and let me know down below how many modes of Disney transportation you've managed to take in one day. Pretty sure if we had started a little earlier, we probably could have taken some more buses. But since I'm not the hugest fan of bus travel, it's probably for the best. Now, I was thinking after I grab the car, maybe I'll go and ride a parking lot tram just so all the naysayers say, oh, you forgot about that. Or find a different kind of boat going across the Seven Seas Lagoon, but I don't know about you, Allie. We've been out this for over 8 hours. I think I want to be done now. If you take the challenge and figure out more types of transportation, let me know in the comments down below. And honestly, Godspeed. At the moment, though, we've got to get Allie home for a scheduled medical procedure. I've got to do my taxes. So for now, I think we've done our duty. It's time to go home and
Sleep well.
she's getting there.